Imagine this, you have a choice to make right now. One option is to fight a bear hand to hand and the other is to run away. Which one would you choose? Running away, right? It's a no-brainer. You want to avoid being turned into ground meat. This instinct to protect ourselves is wired into our brains. But did you know it's also the root cause of our procrastination? Here's another scenario. Would you rather write a 10,000-word essay or just go watch Netflix? Of course, naturally, you'll pick Netflix. Why? Because our brain are wired to seek comfort and avoid discomfort. Procrastination is just a way for your brain to protect you. That's how we humans have survived throughout history. It's like having an inner caveman who would rather chill in a cozy cave than wrestle a saber-toothed tiger. If you're surviving in the wild and see a bear, it's logical to think that you're not winning against him. Your brain will trigger negative emotions telling you that it's a threat as to avoid it, so you don't get completely mauled. Then naturally your brain wants to do something more comforting and easier in order to protect you. Maybe go hunt for a rabbit for food, but there's less chance of you, being eaten. Same thing with the 11-page research paper that's due next week. Your brain sees it as a threat because it's hard to do. So it fills your brain with negative emotions telling you to avoid it. Your brain's basically saying, why fight the bear when we can cuddle the bunny? In our case, we might instead scroll on social media or play League of Legends, because battling bronze players is easier than battling words on the page. Our brain is choosing the easy alternative because it's trying to protect us from danger. The next time you procrastinate, realize that it's just your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. Because for years, that's how humans have survived and it's built into us. Okay, here I'm going to give you a simple solution. So how do we stop procrastinating? Let me ask you a question first. Would you rather study for 5 minutes or study for 4 hours straight? Of course, you choose to study for 5 minutes because it's easier. If you choose 4 hours, you're either a robot or you just found some amazing coffee. Now, where am I going with this? Well, I'm trying to say that we have to trick and manipulate our brain into thinking that doing whatever task you're procrastinating is going to be easy. For example, the next time you're procrastinating on homework, instead of thinking about how it's going to take you 4 hours to complete, just say to yourself, I'm going to do homework for just 5 minutes. This really works because the act of taking the first step is always the hardest. It's like trying to push a boulder downhill. Once it starts moving, it's hard to stop. For me, I don't really like writing YouTube scripts. Before writing the script, I wanted to cook dinner just to avoid writing. But I told myself that I was just going to work on it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now I'm already like 45 minutes in and I just want to continue it and finish it. Once you start and get the ball rolling just slightly, you will naturally want to finish it, and it's like a little snowball effect. It's that simple. Let me give you another example. I don't have a gym membership, so I work out at home. I force myself to do 300 lightweight squats, and I hate it because it burns my quads so much. I would always procrastinate it till nighttime to do it. But the strategy I use is to always tell myself, can I just do 10 squats right now? If I physically can, I just go do it. I don't think about how many more squats I have to do. I just focus on the next 10 squats and keep repeating to myself, can I just wrap up 10 more squats? I never go, damn, I have 250 more squats to do. As slowly I get into the fun of the workout and it becomes easier. Sadly, I still have chicken legs though. Remember, the act of taking the first step is always the hardest, so you have to manipulate yourself into thinking whatever task you're procrastinating on will be easy. That way, your brain doesn't see it as something negative, a discomfort, or a threat. You can consider it reverse psychology for your inner caveman. Anyways, I hope this video has helped. Subscribe if you learned something new.